I think that once I was actively showing up for gigs there, I was making friends with all of those other bands you've seen all over all the flyers from the time, you know, and people who I'm friends with to this day and who ended up collaborating a ton. I mean, Tizzy, Papa Wheelie, Claudia Malibu, Storm King, obviously, Zeke, you know, a lot of those folks were, it was almost like a heavy rotation for a few years there where we were in and out and we were supporting each other and different people were headlining and opening. And I think it felt, one of the things I reflect on is that it felt so supportive and collaborative instead of ever feeling competitive. I mean, it's not like anyone was getting big record deals or anything. We were all really excited to just come and play for each other. And sometimes that's all there was, but it was okay because, you know, we got to go show our stuff and someone was kind enough to listen to it. Any night of the week you could pop in and run into a buddy. Like, I think it was one of the only places that I always felt comfortable showing up by myself. I mean, it was like, you know, Peyton would be touring across the world and I would just take myself out to a show or for a drink or to hang out or listen to something new or whatever. So even when I wasn't playing, I was totally loitering at the Bay State all the time. You know, I'd go see a movie at Pleasant Street and then on the way home I'd stop by and have a drink and talk to Ron. So it was all good. It was totally like a second home. Weirdly intimate. It wasn't deep conversations, okay? But I mean, it was just a place where like a young woman could show up and have a cocktail and talk to old men at a bar and not feel threatened about it. I mean, I just don't know where else that happens. It feels kind of uniquely safe to me. I mean, it was just a very friendly vibe. I mean, it's interesting to call Jerry friendly because he was always a cantankerous character, but he was friendly, you know? He'd gripe at you, but like in a friendly way, and then pour you a drink, and then judge you for it. It was fine, it was good. Because it feels like 100 years ago and also yesterday, like alternately, there's definitely both vibes about it. I think in retrospect, the weirdest thing about thinking about the Bay State is just realizing how much I miss it. I loved having a place where I could always see friends, always hear good music, always be welcome. Where do you get that?